तो हेलो एवरीवन, आज हमारे साथ मौजूद है वीर राजवंत सिंह। कैसे हैं वीर? दिस साइड दीक्षा जैन, ओनली फ्रॉम सिनेस्पेक्स।
Hi Diksha Jain, I'm very good. I'm अच्छा हूँ।
तो क्या चल रहा है आजकल ठंड में? कैसी सीरीज की कैसी तैयारी चल रही है?
यार आप कहाँ बैठी हैं?
घर में।
नहीं, कौन से शहर में?
ओके काशीपुर, उत्तराखंड।
कहाँ? उत्तराखंड में। तो
उत्तराखंड।
आप ठंड बोल सकती हैं, मैं बॉम्बे में बैठा हूँ। एंड
ओके
आप देख सकते हैं मेरे माथे के इस तरफ से पसीना भी आ रहा है। सो
ओके
there is not even an iota of ठंड here right.
ओके सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, सो मच कांग्रेचुलेशन फॉर योर न्यू वेब सीरीज व्हाट द फोक सीजन 4। तो कितनी
Thank you.
एक्साइटमेंट है, बहुत जल्द इसका फर्स्ट एपिसोड आने वाला है।
बहुत ज्यादा एक्साइटमेंट है यार। I can't wait to watch it. I can't. It's like how do I say? Like I want to see. और मुझे तो मतलब और ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम होती है बिकॉज हर हफ्ते जब एपिसोड आते हैं I like get irritated like the audiences with the audiences कि मतलब यार नहीं, एक ही बारी दिखा दो सब कुछ. But I think there's this old school charm with that, and like अच्छा लगता है. Like every that अभी आया है तो नेक्स्ट हफ्ते इसी दिन आएगा, so you wait for it, and then when जब सारे एपिसोड आ जाते हैं फिर एक बेंच तो वो भी बनता है. you know
हाँ। तो वैसे
I
लाइक
like
बहुत
that.
सारे ऑडियंस होंगे जिन्होंने व्हाट द फोक्स अभी स्टार्ट भी नहीं करे होंगे, तो आप कुछ बताना चाहेंगे कि ये किस बेसिस पे है, क्या है ये व्हाट द फोक्स सीरीज?
What the Folks is actually आपको आप किसी भी शहर से हो सकते हैं. It's a story about a family. It's story about affection. It's story about how we are as Indians sometimes, and how we find our way to come over many taboos or come over many things that we think are not that big a deal, but sometimes they are. And it's an emotional and fun ride. It's about this guy. There are 3 seasons. If you want to watch What the Folks, just understand that this is about your family or the family that you've seen around. You know, Prakash, Sudha, Vandu, Kiran, Anita, Nikhil, Akshata, Shreya, all these people. Like there are many things that you can definitely like. If you live in a joint family, I can tell you that each and every character of What the Folks is there in your family. If you watch the show, you'll know it.
ओके सो लगता है कि बहुत
Yeah,
सारा इंटरेस्टिंग है ये सीरीज, एंड लाइक देखने में हम लोगों को भी बहुत मजा आएगा। तो मैं आपसे जानना चाहूंगी
definitely.
वीर, लाइक 4 सीजन्स बन चुके हैं, आपका कौन सा सबसे फेवरेट सीजन रहा है?
यार देखो, फर्स्ट सीजन तो सबसे ज्यादा फेवरेट रहेगा हमेशा, बिकॉज दैट्स द फर्स्ट थिंग, दैट्स हाउ इट ऑल स्टार्टेड, एंड दैट विल ऑलवेज होल्ड अ स्पेशल प्लेस इन माय हार्ट फॉर श्योर. बट if I talk about as an actor or as the sound of the text, like when you try to make something, अगर मैं एक एपिसोड, आपका कोई भी फेवरेट एपिसोड है जिस भी शो का, अगर वो मैं 4 डिफरेंट डायरेक्टर को दे दूं और 4 डिफरेंट एक्टर्स को दे दूं, तो उसके 4 डिफरेंट मतलब निकल जाते हैं, राइट? So even when I resonate with all the episodes equally and enjoyed being part of them equally, season 3 for me was something that like used to evoke one or the other thing every other time, because there was relationship with son and father that touched my heart. There was a lot of listening happening in season 3, that one person is sitting, the other person is listening. So I think it was very profound for me, and as an actor also, there are different avenues where we like did many things. There's this one scene of final episode in season 3 that we shot. That was probably one of the first scenes we shot, which was just both of us sitting in the cab, and Pranjala, director, gave us that much of liberty of taking as much time as you want, and I will see what I need. And he kept the whole thing, the whole moment, because when you're doing scenes, you have the text in your head, right? Subconsciously you know what's going to happen. But there was a point where we were left like in a moving cab, looking outside, looking at each other, and trying to like adjust with the fact that we just decided that yeah, we could be parents tomorrow if we want to. Like that sense of that that space that it takes in your head, and in that moment it was so nicely portrayed in that scene. Another scene with Shishir sir where a father is trying to tell, very genuinely he's trying to tell his son that हम like अपनी गलतियां करके पछताए हैं, हम नहीं चाहते कि तुम वो गलतियां दोबारा करो, like any parent would say. And the son also says that, but मैं आपकी गलतियों से मैं कैसे सीख जाऊंगा? How can I learn life with a reference that you're giving me? I have to, right? Let me do it. And like वो भी मतलब I love that scene, man. I love that day when we shot for that, and I there are many things that I like about season 3 also.
ओके, सो बहुत
Yeah,
ही इंटरेस्टिंग ये जर्नी लगता है व्हाट द फोक्स की है, एंड लाइक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है सुनने में.
special है. Yeah.
बिटवीन वीर, आपने अपनी जर्नी कैसे स्टार्ट करी? हमने लाइक जाना है कि आप लाइक हाई स्कूल ड्रॉप आउट एंड फिर आपने द रियूनियन सीरीज स्टार्ट करी, तो लाइक ये जर्नी यहाँ से यहाँ कैसे?
नहीं, मैं आई थिंक मैं 2015 में बॉम्बे आया था, और मैं मतलब मुझे सिर्फ और सिर्फ अपने लिए माय ओनली गोल, आई थिंक मेरे लाइफ में गोल्स ना बड़े छोटे छोटे रहे, इसलिए मतलब वो लाइफ थोड़ी कन्वीनियंट है, अच्छी है. जब मैं आया था मेरा पहला गोल ये था कि मुझे एक कमरा अपने लिए लेना है. आई वांट टू बी एबल टू सस्टेन इन वन रूम, आई डोंट वांट टू शेयर इट. एंड मैं अपने लिए वो गोल लेके आया था. आई डिड एवरीथिंग दैट आई कुड एट दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम, जो जॉब जहां मिला वो किया. एंड देन उसके बाद in fact I used to work with filter copy a lot. I used to make sketches and everything, and they were coming up with a show after Little Things. I also was part of Little Things, but when What the Fox
या
was coming, they called me, and I auditioned for it once, twice, thrice. I think fourth audition was the audition when they told me that this could work. And when I did What the Folks, after that, then I got then I did Reunion as well. Then I did this Jai Mamidi. Then Hamid was there. I did Hamid also back then. So all these things, then it just kept me busy. And then फिर वो करते करते करता गया. मतलब ऐसा कभी like हाँ मतलब ऐसे like होते होते हो गया.
एंड आपने आप गवर्नमेंट जॉब में भी रहे हैं?
हाँ, गवर्नमेंट
लाइक
जॉब में
आपने
वो
काफी,
मैं
हाँ,
मतलब
तो
हाँ.
वो भी कैसे? लाइक बॉलीवुड में भी आ गए गवर्नमेंट जॉब से, लाइक लोग मेनली गवर्नमेंट जॉब छोड़ते नहीं है, लाइक इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग टू डू. सो उसके बाद
यार
बॉलीवुड में एंट्री.
लाइक आई नो दैट सबको गवर्नमेंट जॉब छोड़नी नहीं होती, बट सबको गवर्नमेंट जॉब करनी भी नहीं होती. सो अगर मैं अपनी विश से आगे गया होता तो आई थिंक लोगों को वियर्ड लगना चाहिए था कि मतलब गवर्नमेंट जॉब कैसे छोड़ दिया. आई नेवर वांटेड इट इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस, एंड but that was required at that point of time in my family, and that decision was important because we had to be on our feet, and I did it, and I kept doing at it. I got comfortable also in it, and then I liked it, I hated it at the same time, but there was a point where I thought that I can't see, like I never like seeing the tomorrow. I don't like seeing the like, okay, this is how we'll frame the future or tomorrow or next year or 6 months. I think there was a point where I saw like the whole probably 10, 15 years so clearly in my eyes that I got uncomfortable. So uncertainty ki taraf that I left it. And the only way I think I could do it was to leave it, because I had done that in 2011. I had come to Bombay taking a leave, and I spent 3 months here, and my experience was horrible with the people that I was staying with, the like work people that I met, and people from Bombay, and then shady people. Everyone that I met just like convinced me to leave the city. You're better off in Chandigarh and just be an artist in your own way. Like do your own thing. You don't have to be part of the industry to be able to act. And my whole point at that point of was not to earn XYZ amount or leave the job or anything. I just wanted to introduce myself as an actor. Like, hi, I'm Veer. I'm not doing a government job. I'm an actor. Hello. So that's why like it couldn't happen in 2011. But in 2015, there were many people. I remember there's this friend of mine, his father, just one day just told me that you're not going to do it. You're not going to make it because you're too scared. You can't leave your job, and you can't keep one foot here, one foot there. You can't. You won't be able to do it. You're not. You're like he was a couple of drinks down, but he said it with so much of honesty that I understood. I was like, yeah, Like I'm not gonna get it until I leave one thing, you know. And then there was just one day I left it and just आ गया मैं. And फिर 2-3 साल लगे कि shit ठीक कर दिया. But then slowly and steadily it started making sense.
So वैसे आपका कोई इंस्पिरेशन एक्टर रहा है कि लाइक जिसको देख के आपको लगा कि लाइक मुझे एक्टिंग ही करनी है अपनी लाइफ में?
नहीं, किसी को देख के एक्टिंग के लिए नहीं लगा, बट हाँ रिएक्शन देख के बहुत लगा कि मतलब अगर कहीं किसी शादी में, हम जब छोटे होते थे ना, एक ताराचंद की कैसेट्स होती थी पाकिस्तानी फनी मुल्तानी भाषा में, एक कैसेट्स होती थी जो मतलब पहले फनी कैसेट्स नहीं आती थी जैसे आई डोंट नो बॉम्बे में होती थी या नहीं, आई थिंक शेखर सुमन वगैरह जैसे देख भाई देख है ना, एक शो होता था, वैसे कैसेट्स होती थी एंड वो ओवर द टॉप मुल्तानी वे में वो चलाते थे. तो हम बचपन में जब सुनते थे तो वी यूज्ड टू एनैक्ट इट कि ताराचंद की कहानियां, वी यूज्ड टू डू इट इन फ्रंट ऑफ आवर एल्डर्स. सो वहां से आई थिंक 2 लोगों को अच्छा लगा, फिर 4 को अच्छा लगा, तो बात बढ़ते बढ़ते बढ़ गई दैट यू नो आई कैन डू एंड मेक पीपल क्लैप, यू नो. सो बस घर के ड्राइंग रूम से निकल के ब्लॉक के गार्डन तक आया, ब्लॉक के गार्डन से असेंबली हॉल तक आया, स्कूल के असेंबली हॉल से फिर एक छोटे स्टेज पे गया, फिर थोड़े बड़े स्टेज पे गया, फिर कैमरे पे आ गया, फिर करते रहे. It's actually very
That's an
simple.
interesting story.
Yeah,
It's an
yeah,
interesting journey actually.
yeah.
So आपका किसी क्रेजी फैन के साथ कभी मुलाकात हुई है जो आपको याद रहती हो कि यार ये अलग ही था फैन, लाइक कोई आपका ऐसा?
हाँ, मतलब एक दो बारी, not so many times, but yeah, there was this award show that I was attending, and there's this guy who was actually 6'3" for sure, and he came in front of me, he held my hand, and he didn't leave it. He didn't leave it. When I say he didn't leave it, he didn't leave it for like 3 minutes.
Okay.
And you know, it's not a long time. 3 minutes is not a long time, but if somebody is just holding your hand and looking at you and just like
Yeah. Oh.
and this is a lobby of a hotel and I'm standing like this and I'm like okay, thank you, okay, so okay. Okay. And then I remember Naveen was there and he came and he was like, "Arey, kya ho gaya? Why are you standing?" And I was like, "No, I just met this guy. This is Naveen and everything." So उसने नवीन को देखा and then he looks at Naveen and he'd go, "Oh," and then he was his hand. But somehow we managed to escape that place. But yeah, that was a little.
That's a super crazy, like actually.
Yeah, हो जाता है.
तो वैसे आपके आगे के क्या प्लान्स है, लाइक व्हाट द फोर्स के बाद आगे क्या जर्नी है?
Oh, wow,
कोई
it
लाइक
sounds
कोई
like
आपकी
season one.
सीरीज?
After season one, that's what someone asked me. What do you want to do after what the folks? हाँ, मैं अभी I just finished working on something with Hotstar. Can't really talk about it, but it's an interesting show. We shot it in Punjab for 30-35 days. Punjabi की ठंडी में. Interesting show है, अच्छा show है. Something that I haven't done before. That I'm doing. उसके बाद there are many things, but क्या पता क्या workout होगा, क्या मतलब, you know, there are many things changing here and there. So yeah, I'm just like
वैसे हम देखते कि जैसे लाइक
हाँ बोलो
एक्चुअली लाइक जैसे लाइक कोविड के टाइम पे बहुत ज्यादा फिर से एक लाइक कहते हैं वेव आ गई है एंड लाइक आप भी मुंबई के हैं एंड वहां पे तो लाइक बहुत ज्यादा कोविड का है, तो लाइक इस कोविड की वजह से कोई आपको इश्यूज नहीं हुए शूटिंग एंड ऑल में? एंड लाइक आप लोगों ने कितनी केयर रखी?
हो रही है. हम बहुत ज्यादा केयरफुल होते हैं एंड हम तो मतलब फिर भी एक्टर्स हैं यार, मतलब वी कांट शूट विद मास्क, but everybody on set and everything, and especially the production houses, like they are not taking any sort of risk. You know, I've had even with the like I've done different shows with different production houses, but even if one person tests positive, because they are taking tests every time, even if one person tests positive, they have, I don't think they have to, they can still take precautions, but what they actually do is they actually cancel the show, wait for 2 days, get everyone tested again, and then only the positive people go for the shoot. So it's an extra effort for definitely from production point of view, from actually each and every department. It's not easy to shoot with your masks on while you're, running here and there, picking things and everything. Tough hai, but I think this is why you're sitting in your house, I'm sitting in my house. We're trying to do
Yeah.
whatever we were supposed to do outside somewhere. We're trying to do sitting in our homes. So as long as we have it under control, like, to expect that everything is going to vanish is, I think, a little too idealistic. But practically, the more we can control it, and the more we can actually follow the rhythm of how to control the whole virus, I think we'll be able to work more, I guess. Even if it's
Yeah.
like 1 month का sabbatical के साथ हमें 3 month और भी मिलते हैं, it's good as long as we just keep at it.
ऐसा बिग बॉस वगैरह देखते हैं, इंटरेस्टेड है बिग बॉस से?
मैं बिग बॉस इस सीजन नहीं देख, मैं जितने भी टाइम अपनी माँ के साथ बिताता हूँ चंडीगढ़ में, आई वॉच बिग बॉस. Like I remember,
अच्छा.
I saw ये वाला, like the last one where Siddharth Shukla was there. I saw that one.
Okay.
This
So do you
one,
ever want to?
do I ever
Yeah,
want to?
continue. No, continue.
हाँ, मतलब जब भी मैं होता हूँ, कोई देख रहा होता है उसके साथ, तो मैं डेफिनेटली देखता हूँ यार. It's like there's a term to this कि आप जब आपके पड़ोसी में लड़ाई होती है, like people are fighting, and आपका मतलब ऐसा कोई वो मन नहीं होता, you want to know what's happening in their life, but अगर आपको सुन रहा होता है ना, then you try to क्या oh, that's all Big Boss is, right? आपको मजा आता है कि मतलब दो लोग आपस में लड़ रहे हैं. Yeah, it's fun.
So do you ever want to join the Big Boss? कभी जाने की सोची बिग बॉस में, बिग बॉस हाउस में?
नहीं, मेरे को एक्चुअली आई थिंक 1-1.5 साल पहले एक कॉल आया था where they wanted to ask कि if I'm like, they didn't offer me कि आई जाओ, but they asked if you'd like to, we can take the conversation further. And I seriously thought about it. It's not like कि मैंने सोचा अरे मैं बिग बॉस कभी नहीं, अरे नहीं मैं रियलिटी शोज कभी नहीं करूंगा. No, I've always said it out loud that I would love to do something like these क्या होता है खतरों के खिलाड़ी, because you don't get to do that in real life, right? Might as well
Yeah,
do it
exactly.
while you're at it. But because I thought about it, I would not want to as long as I'm an actor, because like it's too much of me there. Then like what do I offer when I come out? Like that's okay for people who are trying to brand themselves. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm going to take that journey, or I have taken that journey, or I'm interested in that. My point is just to play. My point is to be in disguise, like to probably interact with people or journalists or everything in relationship to what I'm doing, what my work is. That I think is too much of like my own being, and I'm not really interested in like blowing my own trumpet in any other way. So for those reasons, I'm out. I've been watching a lot of Shark Tank.
Okay, actually me too.
Yeah. Yeah, for those reasons, I'm out. I don't want to. But I would love to be a viewer. I would love to. मुझे यार कैमरा मैन बनना है बिग बॉस का for one day.
अच्छा.
हाँ, ऐसे just like see around, पीछे से घूमते हुए कि क्या हो रहा है, असली भी हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है, क्या कहते हैं, all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Veer, for your precious time. Really, it's been a fun while talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.